As EAN transforms from a regional telco to a global technology group, we're delving into their digital transformation strategy for the UAE and the region with Masood M. Sharif Mahmood, CEO of etisalat by EAN. Masood, it's great to have you with us.
The pleasure is all mine. Pleasure is all mine. Thank you.
Now, Masood, let's take a look at how etisalat by EAN is really supporting the UAE's position to become a leader in telecom infrastructure and digital transformation.
With respect to our role in terms of the enablement of the digital transformation and the telecom infrastructure in the country, we're truly proud that we are at the forefront. This is an extremely important element when it comes to the enablement of the future tech and the future use cases that the country is embarking on, be it the use cases of artificial intelligence, the use cases when it comes to IoT and the fourth industrial revolution. And we are at the heart and the center of enablement of that. At the end of the day, when it comes to the investment in infrastructure, it's not about investment of capital, but also about smart planning. If you look at our mobile, today we're truly proud that we contributed to the UAE having the fastest 5G mobile network globally, ranked by independent parties. When it comes to fixed, we're happy to have the highest penetration in terms of FTTH, or what we call fiber to the home, at 98% penetration. Again, we locked in the first position for the last 6 years. When it comes to our data centers and the depth of our data centers and the computation power that provides for the future tech, all of these things are things that we're truly impressive of. And we're pushing the envelope when it comes to innovation as well. We're testing the teams, we're testing our team's capabilities to really truly push it forward. We developed the first globally from a telecom sector fully autonomous store. This was culmination of the effort of many teams, massive teams within the organization, our software engineers, our network engineers, and we deployed it and we're successful. We were very successful in that. This, among many other contributions that the company really tries to contribute when it comes to digital transformation as well.
Everything that you do is so fundamental to everything that we see today, but sustainability is central to everything that we do in business now. So how seriously does etisalat by EAN take the issue of sustainability, and what is the company doing to build a more sustainable future?
Extremely seriously we take it. At the end of the day, this is about not just about business models, about survival in terms of efficiency when it comes to corporations. It's about the survival of all of us as humanity and mankind. When we look at our commitment, we truly pushed the envelope when it came to our commitment it comes to that. The EAN's UAE operation has pledged to be net zero for Scope 1 and Scope 2 by 2030. This was validated, our plans were validated externally by SBTi. We're truly proud of that. We launched our first zero carbon neutral 5G site within COP28 last year. And this was a testament to the abilities of the team and the push in the forefront when it comes to technology. When it comes to our emissions, today within our data center, we're deploying a lot of technologies to reduce energy emission and to recirculate energy. A typical data center would require the use of 3 to 5 million gallons of water a day. If we don't do our job, the contribution from telecom sector would end up being roughly estimated around 7% of global emissions in the next 20 years. And we'd like to drive it down to 2 to 3%. We're doing our bit. We deployed our electrical vehicle fleet. We're doing recycle and water management. We've used a lower GWP emission gases in order to reduce the emissions. And when it comes to our initial assessments of the impacts of that, we're seeing in terms of 5G, 47% energy saving in terms of the new technology per site. And we're going to push the envelope even further. The pledges are there, they're validated. We're putting our money and our capital and our manpower behind it. And again, this is something that we're doing our role when it comes to the commitment of the country, when it comes to global emissions.
And so to that, how is etisalat by EAN contributing to the group's overall vision?
On many fronts. Today, we're part of the group's vision. and we drive and contribute towards that through multiple fronts. From the financial front, we're truly proud the results that were announced publicly for the first 9 months in 2023. The top line contribution was around 61%. When it comes to the bottom line, it's around 77%. EBITDA margin 52%. Free cash flow generation is extremely important. Important, of course, for all of our stakeholders, for our shareholders and investors, but also for redeploying an investment into the company and maintaining the tech leadership. And that's our second pillar in terms of, or a primary pillar, maintaining tech leadership. Maintaining tech leadership when it comes to the network, both mobile and fixed, and also when it comes to connectivity within our data centers as well. The future use cases that we're seeing being deployed in terms of private 5G networks that help the economy to transform to the digital economy and reduce waste and increase efficiency. What do I mean by that? Where you have today manufacturing segment that uses the IoT that's at the back of low latency private 5G networks. It gives sovereignty of data, but it also gives low latency and enablement of those digital use cases. When it comes to the brand, we're extremely proud that etisalat by EAN have achieved the strongest telecom brand globally with AAA rating. That's something that makes us proud. And of course, that's a culmination of a lot of efforts that need to go right in order for you to be at the forefront and the mind of the customer. And plus, when it comes to innovation and future tech and future use cases, today at the first deployment of the first 5G standalone service, and this was something that made us really proud at Salat at EAN.
And so as we look into 2024 and beyond, what's in store for etisalat by EAN, and what's your vision for the telecom sector more broadly?
I would say it's a continuation of the same and doubling down on it. I would say in terms of our focus on the customer experience and the digitization of the journey of the customer, all the way from acquisition to care and even post-care as a continuous interaction. This is something will be at our forefront. Today, as I mentioned earlier, we're proud that our monthly care app, My Salat app, has a 6.7 million active monthly users. That means that we have we have enabled our customers to have the comfort of the service at the comfort of the palm of their hand without having to go to a branch or without having to call someone. So this is something that we're seeing and we're focused on. When it comes to a deployment of future products, this is something, the future of connectivity, what we call the renaissance of connectivity. We'd like to deploy more futuristic products. We started and we had successful private 5G and standalone and 5G slicing and edge computing and edge network deployments. We'd like also, when it comes to our digital adjacencies, to continue our mission. Today we have our loyalty app, Smiles app, which clocked in something around 850,000 monthly active users, 30% growth within 2023 from 22. We'll continue pushing the forefront when it comes to our digital adjacencies. All of these aspects will continue pushing. From an industry point of view, the explosion of AI and the use cases of AI, this is what we're expecting that will be at the forefront of everyone's mind within the company and outside. Making sure that we push the envelope when it comes to AI use cases internally, making sure that we deploy and we contribute to the backbone of the infrastructure within the country to enable AI, which requires massive computational power and computational speeds, and will continue to play that role.
Masood M, Sharif Mahmood, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. The pleasure is all mine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.